Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Your boy's back on the Week 12 Picks from the inner depths of your crib, my crib. Let's get started off with today's games. Thanksgiving, favorite holiday of the year. Game number one, Bills going to Detroit. The Bills just played at Detroit, kicked the shit out of Cleveland. Expect them to do the same here. Detroit's won 3 in a row. Can they keep it close? Yeah, but I feel like Detroit, for them to win, they have to make us a nasty ground and pound game. Bills' defense is legit. Just don't see Detroit winning here. Give me Buffalo with the win. On to the 4:30 game. New York Giants heading to Dallas for a division game. Dallas did beat the Giants earlier in the season. Monday Night Football. Won by a touchdown. I like the way Dallas really looked against Minnesota. Giants lost to Detroit. Can the Giants pull it off? Absolutely. The Cowboys have lost the 4 of the past 5 or 6 Thanksgiving games they always host. So I don't know. Give me Cowboys on this one. I think they get the win. Thursday night game. Thanksgiving night game. Patriots heading to Minnesota for a pretty interesting matchup. Patriots come off of that win versus the Jets with that block in the back that should have been called. Minnesota after they got their ass kicked. Interesting matchup for sure, but I like Minnesota to bounce back. Unless the Patriots defense puts on a clinic here, I just don't think Mac Jones can keep up with Minnesota. So give me Minnesota. On to the Sunday games, starting off with the 1 o'clock matchup. Broncos heading to Carolina. I like the way Carolina's defense has honestly played this season, except for that Bengals game. Played pretty good last week, but Baker couldn't do squat, and his receivers were dropping passes as well. I like Denver here to come out with the win. Give me Denver. Tampa Bay heading to Cleveland for a big game that Tampa needs to win. Cleveland comes off of a loss versus Buffalo. Deshaun Watson comes back, I believe, next week. So, give me Tampa Bay in that one. Brady needs his win. They're getting that win. Baltimore heading to Jacksonville. Lamar. Ravens come off a win, 13-3. Jags run a bye week last week. So, Ravens over Jags. Can we all agree? Give me Ravens. They looks like they're going to win this division. Unless Cincinnati can push second half. But, I don't know. Lamar hasn't looked as good as he was during the beginning of the season, though. So, give me the Ravens. Houston, 1-8-1. Houston heading to Miami. I think Houston just benched David Mills, whatever. Yeah, they're not going to beat Miami. Their offense looked putrid last week. Give me Miami. Tua is in the run for the MVP. Tyreek's killing shit. Jalen Waddle's just chilling there with 1,000 yards almost too. So, give me Miami in that one. Chicago heading to the Jets. The Jets did just bench Zach Wilson after a very underwhelming performance. And he's really played not that well since he's come back outside of beating us. He's won some games, but Brees Hall really helped to mask his inefficiencies. So, Chicago, Justin Fields is hurt. He says he's probably going to play, but, man, it's hard to pick the Bears here because if Justin Fields gets hurt, he is their whole team. Even with him, I don't know if they'll beat the Jets because the Jets' defense is nasty. Give me the Jets here to win. I think they'll pull out a close win. Cincinnati heading to Tennessee for a pretty interesting matchup. We're looking at a rematch from last year in the playoffs. Cincinnati winning there. Burrow got sacked 9 times, 10 times, and they still won. So, it's a good matchup here. Give me the Bungles. Give me the Bungles in this one. Burrow played good last week. T. Higgins was getting open every goddamn play. I think Tennessee's probably a better defense than we are. It's just, I feel like Tennessee's good, but also kind of fluky. I don't know. It's hard to get a good read on them, but give me Cincinnati in that one. Atlanta Falcons going to Washington Commandos. Washington's played some good ball recently. Atlanta also played pretty good last week against Chicago, and they got the win. It's an interesting matchup, but I do like the way the Washington's defense has been playing a lot, honestly, the past couple of weeks. Give me Washington in this one. I think they get a close, good win, a close win, probably a close game. Give me Washington in that one. Over 5 minutes. Okay. Sorry for squinting so much on my contacts and just can't see. 4 o'clock matchups. Los Angeles Chargers heading to Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals with a beatdown on Monday night. Not really surprised there. Colt McCoy. Niners are just too much for that defense. Los Angeles with another close loss to the Chiefs. Every time Mahomes and Herbert go 1-1, head one-on-one matchup, it's always a really enticing, good game. It's just the Chiefs always pull it out, man. Chargers can't pull it out. I like the Chargers in this one. You know, Mike Williams, I don't know if he's going to play this week. Keenan Allen played last week. He looked pretty good. Made a huge reception towards the end of that game. Palmer went off. The Chargers need this one if they want to stay in playoff contention. I think they get a close win. You know, it might not even be close, honestly. If Colt McCoy is playing, the Chargers for sure. On to another 4 o'clock matchup. Las Vegas Raiders heading to Seattle Seahawks. Ooh, okay. Geno versus Derek Carr. Geno and the Seahawks come off a bye week. Previously, before that, they lost to Tampa Bay in Germany. Give me Seattle on this one. Saints with the win last week versus the Rams and their backup quarterback. I feel like Seattle, man, with that run game, Geno, DK, and their defense has been low-key good. Give me Seattle on this one at home to come out with the win versus the Raiders. I thought they were playing the Saints. My bad, y'all. Apologies. So, yeah. Seahawks over Raiders. Seahawks over Raiders. Eek. These 4 o'clock games kind of suck. I mean, I don't mind that. I don't mind the Chargers, Cardinals, or the Raiders, Seahawks, but these aren't really good matchups. Rams at Chiefs. It's going to be a massacre. Chiefs 35 or 38, Rams 10. Backup quarterback ain't going to go to Kansas City and ain't going to pull off no close win, no chance. No Cooper Kupp. Who's going to score? Who's going to score for them? Nobody's going to go in there and score for them against the Chiefs. Chiefs easy dub. For the final 4 o'clock game, 4:25 Eastern Time, San Francisco 49ers playing at home versus the New Orleans Saints. Listen, this one might get ugly too. Niners with a big win on Monday Night Football. I mean, that offense with, Jimmy G got 4 touchdowns, George Kittle, Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, Trent Williams in that line is legit. Physical team. That defense is nasty too. I can't see the Saints coming to San Fran with a win. Can't see them going there and getting a win. I can't see it. Andy Dalton's probably going to get creamed. So, Niners by about 17. Give me 17. Give me 28-10. 28-10. For the night games, Green Bay Packers heading to Philadelphia Eagles. Damn, how many night games are the Eagles going to get this year? They had Week 2 versus Minnesota. They had a night game versus Houston, a night game versus Dallas, a night game versus Washington. How many night games do these guys get? Good Lord. Green Bay comes off of a... Did they even... Who did they play last week? It don't matter. Pretty sure they lost. I don't remember does anyone remember who they played last week? I can't remember who they played. Tennessee Thursday night. They lost, 17-27 versus Tennessee? Yeah. All right, Philadelphia with a close win on the road versus the Indianapolis Colts. 17-16, Jalen Hurts with the go-ahead QB run with a minute left. Something like that. Philadelphia here, I think that I like them to get the win here. Let's see how that run defense looks, because that has been exposed to a degree or extent. They did decide to go ahead and sign Ndamukong Suh, Linval Joseph, who probably aren't as good as they once were, let's be honest. But, I think they're good rotational players at this point. And you had those two in with, Jordan Davis, Fletcher Cox, Javon Hargrave, Brandon Graham, Hassan Reddick. That's a very deep D-line, very deep front seven. Green Bay, for them to win this game, they're going to need to rely on Aaron Jones and run the ball. With A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones are going to need to pop off for Green Bay to win this game. Rodgers throwing the ball against that Philadelphia secondary. He's been so on and off this year. I think he can. I think Aaron Rodgers can still win games. He just needs some help, and all players do. But he can't carry this team on his back anymore. He is older, and I think he should retire. Philadelphia hurts, and that offense definitely slowed down last week. Jonathan Taylor did pop off, I believe, a couple times, but after that, the Eagles really contained the run game. I expect Philly to win here. Give me 24-17, 24-13. Philly's got to put up some more points, though. They can't be going... they could win this 17-10, but I think Philadelphia really needs to get their offense going again. Get back to what they were doing before, running the ball good. Get back to some of the RPOs. Dallas Goedert was a big loss for them, but you still got A.J. Brown, you still got Devontae Smith. You still got Hurts, who can do things on the ground or via the air. So, Eagles with the win here for sure. So, last game of the week, Pittsburgh Steelers going to Indianapolis Colts. Your boys' team, 3-7, heading to Indianapolis to fight the Jeff Saturday-led Colts. This is a very weird matchup to me. I don't know why they thought this should have been on Monday Night Football. If you're not a Steelers or Colts fan, don't watch this game, because it's not going to be very exciting. Pittsburgh with a loss to Cincinnati, a game in which we should have won that, but our offense sucked dick, what else is new? Indianapolis Colts with a very tough loss to the Eagles. Since Jeff Saturday's been there, they have looked better. Maybe it's just a little, I don't know. Maybe they needed that change. Maybe they needed a spark. But, it's only been a 2-game sample, but, 1-1. Beat the Raiders, lost to the Eagles. So, Matt Ryan, the Jonathan Taylor Colts versus Pickett, Najee, and Pickens. So, interesting matchup. The Colts are at home. We have historically owned the Colts. But that's mainly because of Ben. We obviously don't have Ben. I don't know if Jalen Warren is going to be playing this week. The injuries haven't really came out yet because, we don't play till Monday night, so they don't need to really up that information until it's really necessary. Honestly, y'all, if I'm picking a team right now to win that game, man, it's really hard to pick Pittsburgh. I want to pick the Steelers. I really do. But give me the Indianapolis Colts. This game is 50-50 to me, man. Fuck it. Gotta go with the boy. It's just hard to... I don't know. I don't know what to expect. It's a win-win. If we win the game, sweet. I love seeing us win. But if not, we get a better draft pick. So, give me Indianapolis here in a close game. I think Matt Ryan maybe makes a couple plays, even though he hasn't beaten us before. Maybe Kenny Pickett on a night game just chokes. Maybe he just chokes. So, give me Colts 20, Steelers 14. I think that's a solid score. Steelers 14. We still get our 2 touchdowns. Woo! Colts, I think they get about 20. So, it's a long video, y'all. Have a great Thanksgiving. We're about to go for a nice bike ride and enjoy some nice weather. So, love y'all. Your boys out. Let's go.